Good morning, Vancouver. It's Thursday, June the 13th, and from the Pollinate Studio, I'm Steve Ferguson, and this is Terminal City News. So in case you missed it, select members of Christy Clark's regime just walked away with some pay raises. Now, I understand that these pay raises are necessary. After all, government positions have to be competitive with corporations or qualified personnel jump ship to a better paying job, so I get it. I really do. This has happened in the past. But what I don't get is why the BC Liberals would also choose to implement a tax on wheelchair to help balance their budget. Yes, that's right, on wheelchairs. Seniors in care homes are now expected to fork over $25 a month for the care and maintenance of their chairs. Independent MLA and my personal hero, Vicky Huntington, uncovered the evil plot while reading through the budget and brought it to light. She also found a couple memos attached. The first was asking about the wisdom of such a move, and the other was a response that, since they're going to die anyways, there's no harm in nickel and diming them. Also expected to be seen in the budget, the Indo-Canadian finger tax. 25 cents charged for every finger an Indo-Canadian has per month. Two black bears were brawling viciously in a Coquitlam driveway earlier this week. When police approached the area, the two had separated but were bloodied up and looking for another round. Naturally, the RCMP put the bears down under a hail of bullets. But I don't understand what the big deal was, really. I mean, haven't we all wanted to see a live-action Tekken match in our own yards? I call dibs on Yoshimitsu. Namu. Remember that silly time of year, Movember? Well, it's not so silly after all. The Movember Foundation just awarded $5 million to the Vancouver Prostate Center. I feel a little silly for ribbing these guys. I honestly thought the whole thing was just about giving mustache rides. Okay, I can't tease them anymore. Any blow to the man death that is prostate cancer is worthwhile. In Kamloops, some brazen thieves made off with a truck and trailer and didn't realize the owner was still inside. The man desperately called 911 but was unable to ascertain where he was and where he was going. After some observation, he was able to identify some landmarks and the police rescued him and apprehended the baddies. North Vancouver is giving serious consideration to banning longboarding after a series of accidents where reckless teens have ignored traffic signs and plowed into cars. Property damage and injuries for everybody. Hooray! I don't actually think that this will work, as skateboarders have had to deal with people, kind of turning their noses up at them and telling them to get lost for the last couple decades. So why not just educate kids about longboarding etiquettes, kind of like what they do with bikes and cars? Anyway, we actually have some footage of some of the accidents that have prompted this consideration. Cloverdale's own Matthew Stowe, a chef at Cactus Club, has just won Canada's Top Chef. Congratulations to Matt, who would like to one day open his own restaurant, hopefully themed around bacon, because bacon. From what I'm reading, his winning recipe was bacon-wrapped maple syrup beer beaver tail poutine with moose bacon crumbled on top. Hold on a sec. Is there any way we can make this more Canadian? Aha. There we go. Much better. All right, folks, you asked for it, you get it. Nate on Sports returns with a look at last week's Whitecaps game.
Hey guys, welcome to this edition of Nate on Sports. Today we'll be covering the match between the Whitecaps and the Seattle Sounders. Now, I love covering soccer because, you know what? My personal heroes are, in fact, Babe Ruth and Lance Armstrong, so it's great that we'll be covering this game. Look at that crowd going wild. They are so excited for the Vancouver Whitecaps versus the Seattle Sounders. Last time I saw a crowd like that, it was actually at Tiger Woods' last game. It was a huge stadium filled with people, and Tiger Woods hit that ball, and we saw something new. Now look, we got Lamar Nagal and Draven Martins, and you know what? It's great to see Servando here today. Oh, Johnny Leverin. He is one of my personal favorites on the Vancouver team. Brad Knighton, I actually know him personally, and Andy O'Brien, I know him too, but he's a bit of an ass. So, look, we got the ball on the field right there. The game hasn't even started, and then it has. Look at them go all over the field, okay? Look at him pass to Servando. He just headbutted it. I don't know why there's even streamers flying down, but there were. I actually think that the game was actually shut down for a while to clean those up. They're going back and forth. Who knows what's happening on the field? The audience doesn't even know. Oh, and look at that. Did you see that? The guy in the red, we don't know what team he's on. Obviously, he's on the Seattle team, I guess. Yep, he's on. Okay, so Seattle scored. They're happy at this point. They're freaking out. They're happy. And obviously, they like playing Xbox. I think that's what we can really get out of this. Okay, I want to talk about the second goal of the game. As you can see, he zips past the dude, and the goalie can't even catch it. Look at him try, though. You know, this guy zips around. The goalie tried, and I think that's what sports is really about. We can really try, and it doesn't matter if the guys on the Xbox team, score or not. That's not what the game's about. Games aren't about winning or losing. It's about trying your damnedest. Now, this guy's coming in with a full Nelson. I think that's what this move is called. It's called a full Nelson. You come in, you do a swing around. This is the third goal of the game, guys. I really want to focus on this. And pop goes the weasel. He flips it over. That guy goes in full Nelson. You can't get a better goal than that. These guys are really happy. Harvey and Miller and Van Vezo, San Vezo. He's great. Look, they're happy. They're friends. That's the Whitecaps. Look at the crowd go nuts. Alright, now here is the fourth goal of the game. This is a move I like to call cherry on top. Boom! Cherry on top. That's why we call it that. Did you see how he hit it with his head? I did. Alright. Now we're going to talk about the fifth game, the fifth score of the game. Because he actually goes in for a touchdown. And then it's all over. That's when you know the game is done. So check out the fifth goal of the game. He tries to go in. Alright, he zips around. Oh, there's the guy in the red again. Xbox goes in. Boom! Bob's your uncle. It went out. Ah, dang it. It's not even the fifth goal. It was just a foul. That's what that was. It meant to be a strike. It was actually a spare. That's what this is all about. See, he tries to go in. He kicks it. He tries to get, nope. Foul ball. No, yep. The fifth goal of the game was actually a foul ball. Well, that's all for Nate on Sports.
Thanks for watching, Vancouver. Follow us on Facebook. Just go to NSHG Films and declare your hatred for Zardoz.